Mr. President, nice to see you again. Thank you so much for this question.
Mais c'est gentil, Madame Malin. Mais c'est bien parfois d'être gentil.
I don't understand. US and Iran saying that they will restart negotiation regarding Iran's nuclear program. Where do France and the EU stand in this regard? The second question is very important for Kurdish people. Sorry. Kurds and Druze and Alawites are dissatisfied with Syria's current constitution, and Damascus does nothing to certify them. How do we want Kurds and other minorities in Syria to be certified, especially since the Kurds National Congress has demanded autonomy? That's so important. Thank you so much.
Look, we have a very clear position on the Iranian nuclear program. There is unanimity in Europe clearly not to see this program resuming, and clearly to avoid in any way the access to a nuclear weapon by Iran. This is why I mentioned first the efficiency of these strikes, but the importance now to start again diplomatic ways and negotiations in order to build a new framework, but as well a new monitoring, and this is why the importance of the international nuclear watchdog, I mean the IAEA, is absolutely critical, as well as to keep inside the non-proliferation treaty Iran. So there is total unanimity and clarity on that, and we want to work very closely with the US and others, but as well the international agencies to do so. As for the Syrian situation, part of the top priorities we put on the table with the new Syrian leader is precisely the respect of all components of Syrian civil societies. And I've been very clear, and all my colleagues as well, precisely to underline this point. So I have a new conference call scheduled with the President of the Transition, precisely to insist on this point. But we have a list of key topics, and they justified, by the way, the lifting of our sanctions a few weeks ago. Fight against Captagon, it delivered. Clarity against Daesh and terrorist groups, and he's clear, and we want him to be more engaged with the coalition. Respect of all components of Syrian civil societies, and clearly we have to improve the situation. The situation today is unacceptable, and especially after the terrorist attacks, but as well vis-à-vis some minorities, and a political process in order to deliver this agenda. So we will be very careful, and you know the clear attention that the French Republic has for Kurdish people in Iraq, in Syria, and everywhere. And we will follow up very carefully the situation. You can count on us. Merci beaucoup, mesdames et messieurs. Nous allons maintenant